That brings them up to 6 defensive linemen in this class. They could still go and add more. They've had a lot of visits from defensive linemen, but I think it just shows you the importance and how much value they're putting in on the trenches. We saw what they did with the offensive line. Now they're honing in on this defensive line where I think I counted up the 6 guys they have coming in combined for 28 and a half sacks at their schools last year.
Yeah, I mean, in about a 15-minute window today, they added like 13 sacks from last year. So I think that's pretty impressive. And those two ads today, Mathis and Wilson, are big ones. I mean, especially Wilson. I mean, he has to, and I'm not sure, maybe he has already gotten his waiver, but I think he has to get one because he sat for 2 consecutive years without playing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think he might need to get one, but I'm assuming that UVA knows, they're working on it. But yeah, I mean, he's a good one. 7 sacks from an interior defensive lineman, especially at the AAC level, which isn't a huge jump up to the ACC, is impressive, right? So, I mean, I think when you get in a situation where you can add this many guys, it's good to add the production because you're going to rotate guys in and out. But also, I mean, let's be honest, not all these guys are going to work out. So, like, I think you saw that in the defensive back room last year. They added so many corners, and people were like, why are they taking all these corners? And it's like, well, Jam Jackson gets hurt. Jamaric Morse gets hurt. Dre Walker gets hurt. And then you have to kind of figure out who is good, who's going to be a fit and everything. And then who are your depth guys, special teamers. So I think, I like the guys they've added there. I think Mathis is a guy that could maybe move around a little bit because he's a little bit more physical. And, as far as the rest of the edge rushers, I know that Ezekiel Larry, when we talked to him, or one of the guys from the National on 3 site talked to him, he mentioned Daniel Rickert specifically as like a guy they had compared him
Yeah.
to. And then I think Fobbs White is a super high potential guy. I'm not exactly sure why his sack numbers are so low at Baylor, but his pressure rate was really high, and he had good sack numbers the year before at Tulane.